So every administration is a government is a little bit different. It's like a reincarnation with much of the same aspect and a little bit different. So it's like, like, or a government shutdown. It's like, government shutdown, is that good or bad? Like, some people thrive during the government shutdown, some people languish, and then there's like the same government, right? Like, maybe there's like a controlled dying of the government because we expect government to die, so we have controlled dying of the government, like term limits. Term limit. What does term mean? It means terminal. So we're trying to limit the terminal nature of the government because it's gonna die. It die. Remember I said universal monster? Like, it sounds like something like crazy, like a monster or something you can demonize, but anything kills it actually. Like, you can pour water on it, it'll die. It just looks like this is a process like that we go that's normal to keeping it, a thing. But it's like, okay, but then try how you're not gonna you don't have term limits so that you can have the same government, because it would be like a zombie government. It's like, give it a new life, new blood. It needs fresh new blood. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, because you can call someone useful idiot because they are, assisting corrupt elements of a government, but you're using the government, so it's like the law of attraction is built in there to where it's like everything is your own manifestation and a little bit your fault. How can you even complain? You gotta instead of calling them useful idiots, call them useless idiots, because they couldn't help you. They couldn't do anything for you. You couldn't do anything with them. Yeah, they can't do anything for me, right? So you're a useless idiot. And the only thing that makes you an idiot is because you're not survivable. If you out-survive me, I guess you're not an idiot. But it doesn't mean just like longevity, like because anything could happen to anybody in the wealthy. Somebody can generate wealth and not even live to fucking be able to spend it, or you know what I mean. Like, there's all that. Like, there's people that are wealthy and sitting in hospice that, it's like, oh, he's only 35 years old. Yeah. And then there's somebody on death row right now that expect lethal injection, but instead they're going to overturn their case, and they're going to get out, and they're going to be famous, and they're going to become the mayor or something. Like, you never know. But it's a little bit of that. They like plausible deniability, because you can say that your use for them implies that you're in the same pot with them. Like, you're after the same outcome as they are, so that nullifies what you sense as like corruption. It's like we do it for you. If you were doing it for you, then you take on all the fault and all the blame. But since they're doing it for you, then you can lob some of that at them, and then instead of getting destroyed, they get promoted. Like, yeah, and you're complicit. You deserve the government that you have. Everybody. I know it seems fucked up because some people try to escape it and everything. But they have to not be economic migrant. Oh, that's why they have the term economic migrant, because those are the ones that can't apply because you're just an economic migrant. Like, go back. If you're a refugee because you're under, they'll kill you or something, that's different. So we've been calling people useful idiots when they're not even useful to us, because you want to give your power to the government and the responsibility if anything goes wrong, because you can check them. The thing is, you can't keep stuff from going wrong. Sooner or later, one of your organs in your body is gonna fuck up. Sooner or later, and it's gonna be your fault. Even if you're 110 years old and finally your liver kicks out or something, like you know what you did, like this is your fault, even because like if it's like all those glue book bindings that you boiled down to make amino acids when you were in Stalingrad in the fucking blizzard, it's finally caught up to you. It's still kind of your fault. It's still kind of your fault. Like one of those missiles, like they lost control of a missile and it strayed off course and it landed in the middle of the woods and struck you in your little cabin, right? Your log cabin, where you went to escape from the conflict that you thought that there was going to be. So you were like, shit, I'm smart. I'm not going to let that I'm not going to have that around me. Like I'm not even going to know there was a war. I'm not even going to come back until after it's over. It's like the missile that went off course is not my fault that it hit me. But you were there in that cabin. You built it at that location. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything negative to you. And there's a lot of that when our terminology can get conflated and co-opted to mean the same in something that you're supposed to be averse to or try to use to affect your own end, and it didn't turn out the way that you expected. It's like, yeah, that's just your fault.